everybody, welcome back to Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. I have a first look for you of a brand new blonde shade by Belle Tress. This is called Cream Soda. We're going to compare it to the next closest color, and I'm also going to point out some differences that I see in the Caliente style coming up. I purchased this style with my own funds for this review today. You can find these brand new at wigstudio1.com. Expand the description box below where you'll find links to the product. You can go out and take a look at all of the available colors. If you have any question about this style or any other, feel free to email support@wigstudio1.com. They're always ready to help. 2020 has been Belle Tress's year, hasn't it? I've noticed a lot of improvement in their caps. They're expanding their color palettes. I think they're really stepping up. I have been waiting for this blonde to come out for a couple of months now, this Cream Soda Blonde. All we had was this little teaser of a digital color swatch. Based on that color swatch, I really did expect something different. They still don't have a formal numbered description out there available for this color, but we're going to break it down. So this Cream Soda Blonde, I can make this very, very simple for you to remember. It's Butterbeer Blonde without a root. So what you're going to see is a dark sandy blonde or light sandy brown in there, and then you've got a lot of light ash or platinum highlighting going on throughout this color. And that is more or less a 1923 code, and it does not have a root. So what you'll see then are those highlights and lowlights are kind of converging on whatever parting space you need. And you know what? It doesn't look too bad. I don't think you have to break it up a whole lot to avoid making it look stripy. I think it is very well done. And that color blend is consistent throughout the style based on the piece that I have. It's light, it's bright, it's more neutral to ash in tone. And if you are a big fan of the Butterbeer Blonde but you don't like the dark root, this is from your lips to Belle Tress's ears, because I think you will absolutely love this color. Now there is a bit of concentration of the highlight color right around the face. So two things that I think are really impressive coming out of Belle Tress in terms of improvements. The first thing I think you'll notice is that their lace fronts are improving, especially the naughty look at the front with the darker roots and colors. So this particular one is very fine. The grid on the lace is very fine. It's soft and it's supple. Before, I think I used to get more of a shiny appeal to it. The grid of the lace wasn't quite as fine, which caused a lot of thicker knots, and I think they're doing a great job at that. Now on some of these newer colors, I've noticed they are taking the highlight right up to the root. Whether it's a rooted color or a non-rooted color, you'll probably see some concentration of that highlight, that lighter highlight color right there at the lace front. And number two, I really think they're improving on some of the latest styles that they've come out with. Regarding the contour and the lift at the front. I think a little bit of contour and lift is important to flatter and frame the face. Now what has happened is that Belle Tress and the Cafe collection in particular are very low on permatease. And so you see a lot of flatness, not a lot of body, not a lot of volume on the top. Now that satisfies a lot of you, but a lot of you that like the volume aren't able to readily get it. So what I think they've done is they've come in and they've put a contour at the front. This gives a little bit of lift and gentle volume without adding permatease. So you're really getting the best of both worlds. You can kind of see that persistent contour right at the front that stretches all along that lace front. Most Belle Tress styles in the Cafe collection are going to feature some sort of creative lace front. Whether it's a lace front left mono part or a lace front middle mono part, most of them are going to have that configuration. So I think you're going to start to see some of this contour right at the front. Now they are heat friendly, just like all the other styles in that Cafe collection. So you can modify it to your taste and preference. Now I think this Caliente, it seems like it hits a little bit longer on me in the front than the other one, but I am really loving the little bit of gentle lift and contour at the front. So now it's time to take a look at our comparison, the Butterbeer Blonde by Belle Tress. This is my favorite blonde in the Belle Tress line, and probably right up there with Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch in terms of my personal preference. So I was happy when I took this style out of the box, saw that Cream Soda Blonde was very similar. So if I had to break these two colors down into color codes, the Butterbeer Blonde color code is known, and Belle Tress says it's a 1923 with a medium brown root. I believe that's absolutely true. That sounds familiar because that's also the code for the Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch. Very, very similar color layering going on for both of those colors. So with this one, even though it's not released yet in terms of when this was filmed, I believe this is also a 1923 code. There might be like a 101, 102, something like that in there as well. Kind of a satiny looking blonde, but this one, like I said, is not rooted. Okay, so now I'm going to do an indoor and an outdoor comparison of these two colors. Thanks for joining me today for a first look at the new Cream Soda Blonde by Belle Tress. See you next time on Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.